dog.
Oh, there go where we on, man. You know what it is, man. Yeah, mate.
It's big.
It's big.
And the motherfucking God himself.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
God.
Yeah, I ain't seen my man Bass in a while, man.
Yeah, man. Nigga been missing in action, man.
Yeah,
Getting it
man.
together, man. You
Nigga,
know.
Nigga, I almost thought you quit on us, dog.
No wants, no nothing, man.
But that's how niggas be. So I did that shit to my football team. But I'm like, man, I had to call my coach though. But this was like a week later after I disappeared on their ass. Nigga, I ain't go for the game or nothing.
Yeah, nigga,
I ain't had no
shit
phone
in
or
order,
nothing though.
man.
I was fucked up. I ain't had no phone or nothing. Yeah.
I had to get some shit in order, man. But everything been alright with y'all?
Yeah, definitely. I should have said the same thing.
Yeah,
man.
man. Motherfucking that day by day shit, man. You just gotta boom bop that shit. Keep that bullshit out your way, good people.
Well, shit, man. Any
bullshit out your way.
You's a funny motherfucker. Any stories you got for a nigga while you been on your hiatus?
Nah, I can't tell them type of stories. I gotta learn how to massage them type of stories. But man,
don't know what that means.
motherfucker. No bullshit. He said, don't know what that
I
means.
don't know what that means.
Man, I mean, I gotta. It's gonna take me a long time to explain it, so I don't use the wrong choice of words. You know what I'm saying?
That's all right. I understand that.
Mhm.
I understand that like a motherfucker. Kill me.
No bullshit. But it wasn't all bad, man. Kids always bring you up. What the fuck I do with little motherfuckers?
Listen to my man.
I did something, man.
Ah.
Man, what the fuck we do? That's crazy.
He said, man, what the fuck? Look at the old man down there. What the fuck?
Shit fucked me up, son. We did something, now.
Hey,
Damn, son. That's
Hey.
fucked up, now.
hey,
I
that's
apologize,
funny.
man. They remember, man.
It's okay, man. Y'all know we burnt more. That shit happens all the time.
Burnt all the way out. Son.
I'm
I
sorry.
couldn't tell you we was in a
Yeah.
skating ring, a bowling alley, or a movie theater right now.
God,
Oh, yeah,
damn.
fuck, that's
Oh,
all
yeah,
about
it did. Hey, nah, look. We definitely getting old, man. My lady been telling me I've been getting old. I'm old, right? Cause I be saying champ. I ain't never really realized it. You know what I'm saying? Just I be like champ. I still say most
What's
of the
up,
time. I
champ?
say champ. But look, I be doing the Amazon shit sometimes. The Amazon Flex. I go drop a joke over to a dude. He say, man, thanks, champ. Man, I'm like 63. I'm like, look at that. I'm really old as shit out here. Kill.
I did a Uber about a good week ago. Older nigga get out the car. You know, we had a good conversation and everything. You know, all we dapper motherfuckers, I just gave him a pound. Old nigga gave me a pound like he knocked my knuckles back. I wasn't bad. Back of my car, been hit this motherfucker. He ain't mean no harm, but it is pow! I'm like, damn. Next time, I'm just giving niggas nods. Oh, wow, we even went that far. I got the conversation was too good. I was like, you know what, that's a good nigga.
Oh,
He punched
Christ.
my shit. No boys. And it was one of them cold days. No bullshit.
He said he punched my knuckles back.
Get my shit though. You know how you get.
I know.
Some niggas try to be aggressive.
I've had a
and shit.
nigga do that shit to me like, damn, son, you just punched the shit out of my face.
Nigga, nigga.
I've definitely had a nigga like, throw a whole jab at my knuckles. Chill.
Shit, fuck that, man. You see that, right?
I'm glad I'm gonna get us an ornament, man. We're gonna have a little ornament right here, man.
What's up, like cat? Oh, man, what's been going on in the world this past week, man? What's the first thing on the table, man?
Man.
Is it Kanye? Is it sports? What is it, man?
You and your personals, man.
Oh, man,
man
my
came
personals?
out here with a personal
Where
package.
jump
piece,
set?
man, and I'm crying. These jumps took me the fuck out, Slim.
My
it.
shit.
Man was
Hey,
bad.
Slim, I was dying. I thought these
I don't
was
think
some
I don't
toys,
want, man. They in my bag,
Y'all
man.
seen this little ass
Hey.
package sheet, Slim?
Ain't nothing
Check me
wrong
out.
with some
He said
personals,
it's just
man.
like
You
a
know,
Lego.
Slim.
shit costs.
Definitely looking like a Lego, no
Hey.
funny, Slim. And he was like, nah, these real. I'm like, oh,
Hey.
no.
Roll
That
a
was
good
real.
gram, a good gram and a half of them Jones, man. Lay back, puff a little, put it out. You know what I'm saying? That's what you do when you ain't trying to knock your socks off. You know what I'm saying? You just try and get a quick little buzz and tap, put it to the side. You know what I'm saying? come back to some bam bam, same thing. You don't wait about your whole pack in once, you know.
You him as he
in one
say,
go.
as
You
he
know what I'm
say
saying?
that. Can I see your lighter, sir? Girl, let me light mine up.
I ain't give it to you.
Oh no, it gave to you. Though?
I got it right here. I got it right.
Yeah, let me light mine up. But nah, with the Kanye man, we can talk about the Kanye.
I don't really want
We
to
ain't
waste
got-
too
yeah,
much
yeah,
time
man.
on the nigga, man. But
Any comments on him? Cause we all know he done said some wild shit. We all seen.
I wish he.
I say some of it. Let me not say we all seen. I say some of it, and I really only seen it cause my homie showed me. So I ain't
Yeah.
necessarily catch it.
He got a
I'm
problem.
sweating like shit on this job.
He got a problem that a lot of people actually got, and I'm just gonna stick with just black people for real, because there's a lot of people that really goes with his ideology. You know what I'm saying? They just speak shit and run with shit that's backed up by absolutely nothing. You know what I mean? They just hear something, they run with it. They take this perspective and they run with it. You know what I mean? No matter how good some shit sound. Do your research, man. Read on it. You know what I'm saying? That man's a billionaire. He got resources. He can actually reach out and talk to people that has first-hand experience that was actually there. Like, he could have actually reached out to the family or reached out to the detective or the prosecutor that was on the case and actually got some answers. You know what I mean? He just recklessly, like, just listened to the wrong people. Like, he was taking some shit from Candace Owens' documentary. You know what I'm saying? This lady, ever since that man died, ain't had that one good thing to say about that man. Not one good thing to say about him. What's the other broad that got killed in Louisiana? Breonna Taylor and a few other black people. You know what I'm saying? She's definitely pro cop. You know what I'm saying? Like, they feel good wearing that White Lives Matter shit. You know what I'm saying? To me, ain't no statement to be made there. It's just foolery. How can I upset my people and just garner this attention? You know what I mean? So it's just clowns doing what clowns do best, man. But I hope the best for him.
You got anything on that shit?
I mean, Bass pretty much touched on everything, man. You know, my opinion is, like he said, this man got $1 million, so
Billion.
he got $1 billion. You know what I'm saying? So if
I think actually 9 billion to be
if
exact.
you know what I'm saying,
I had 11 or some shit like
if
that.
that man wanted concrete facts on a situation, he would have it. If the man wanted to speak concrete facts on a situation, he would.
Yeah.
But, you know what I'm saying, as you can see, as he keeps, you know, pointing out, and all of the people that defend him will be quick to point out, he's a billionaire. So, when you think of what he's doing, or what he done, or if he's in the news for doing something, saying something, just think, you know, does he stand to gain from it? And there you go. You know?
I don't know what the fuck he's standing in from. It's just, I think this time it's really kind of going bad for him. You know what I'm saying?
But you gotta think, but one thing you said, bro, if you can say, you know, F your people or F a certain demographic, that could be profitable to you.
Yeah. Especially when
I'm
you
not
pan-
saying it is,
Because he
and I'm not
pandering to the
saying it
majority
ain't.
in the
I'm
country.
saying that it could be profitable, because, you know, that demographic got a demographic that don't like them,
Mhm.
and, you know, is heavily invested in, you know, their destruction, so.
And then when you think about the numbers game, you know what I mean? Trump did lose this last election, but he lost, but he still got about 73 million votes. That's 73 million people that think like him, agree with him, that run with the shit that he say. Kanye is part of that ilk. He's part of that claw for that people. So when he say shit like that, he really got 73 million something people that want to
But
rock
it's-
and run with the
but you gotta-
nonsense. You know, they
but-
don't even care for truth. They
But
just
now, see, then
live
that's,
for what do you call it?
that's
Propaganda.
and that's the dangerous thing, right? With numbers, because like you said, you know, you got all of those 73 million, right? And if you, know what
And
I'm
I
saying?
believe it's somewhere around there. It could be more or less. It's somewhere around there.
If you in the realm of a person like a Kanye, and you like, okay, well, I'm gonna run with the same ideologies as a Trump, but I'm gonna cater or garner my message towards the younger demographic because now
Which
you
is
got, now you got that 73 million who voted last year, plus everybody who's about to vote this year newly. You see what I'm saying?
And he's influential.
It's
You know
all
what I
true.
mean? People buy them ugly ass clothes.
It could all be.
I just
problem.
see. I think I just
That's
seen a
my whole
nigga
thing.
in them boots.
You know.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas walking around looking like Kanye.
Me personally.
Hey man, y'all really be mad at them for real.
I
bro.
just seen niggas out here with them boots.
Them big jumps?
The big Jones.
Stop.
I
it.
seen a nigga with them
The
Jones
utility
on,
boots.
Not in
Niggas out
DC,
there.
bruh.
I just seen this.
Bruh. Yes,
DC ain't
yeah.
DC no more,
It
man.
can't
Once you
be.
start riding
I
around,
thought I never did. Hey,
It
listen,
can't be. DC
I couldn't have been walking
definitely
past
can't
the
be
nigga with
DC
them
boy.
on. Ain't no way I could have been walking
Nah,
past.
I
Nigga
was
would
at a
rob
red
you
light.
for them
I
doors
saw
just to throw
I
them
was
jumps
at a
on the
red
light
light.
post.
I saw it.
It was
Nigga.
pretty much the same thing for me.
Not
I wasn't
only that-
necessarily at the light when I was driving down the
And
street.
the boots wasn't the worst part. It was the jacket he had on with it.
Man.
Jacket looked it big as shit.
Oh man.
I'm like, this nigga
I'm
got
tripped
it.
out
You
about
going
the.
back to the 90s. You going
I'm
to the
tripped out about
everything.
Man, this wasn't even 90s. This was some old Tyler the Creator weird type of some wild shit, man.
The
Some
shoes.
super wild shit.
Shorty said he went Zoolander on him.
Yeah, something like that,
He
man.
went
Something like that. Yeah, if I had to, yeah, that ain't a bad way to describe it. It's a wild nigga.
Man, I don't know, man. I'm tripped out about the shoes, bro. Them motherfucking Jones, they supposed to be shoes, but I don't know if they slippers. You know, you put your foot in them, but they like holes. You can see your feet.
You mean
Not
the
the
ones?
slides,
You
though.
mean the ones that everybody wearing now?
Everybody wearing, not
Yeah.
the slides though.
The black ones actually look kind of, you know.
But what
I
are
mean, cause that's what he do.
But what are
He's a
they?
good designer.
Are they shoes, slippers, slides?
It seems like
Something
they
like Crocs.
It seems like they old, and that's really why they really sell the way they do. Cause it's everything that you just said. It could be your Crocs, it could be your slides, or it could be your shoes. The only other person that I know that came out with something similar to that was the old Master P Jones. They came out probably like 98, 99, or maybe 2000. It was around that time. Master P had the shoe within the shoe. I don't know if y'all remember them Jones. Well, Google that shit. Master P had the shoe within the shoe. But Kanye, Master P ain't never been
98,
Kanye.
99. My shit was 89.
Yeah, 98, 99, 2000, some shit like that. But yeah, them jumps was actually alright. Niggas was wearing them jumps. But that's what Ye do best. He's a
And I don't like the
tastemaker.
motherfucking shoes.
You know what I mean? So I
I don't
don't
like none of his clothing. I don't like none of his clothing.
Yeah.
But I will say, Mo, I mean, I don't think nothing wrong with the nigga. I think the nigga is motherfucker. I think he totally coherent. I think he definitely understands. He's not retarded. And I agree with some of the shit he said. But he do be coming back with some shit that he be throwing me off.
Yeah. I
Like,
mean
he be making proven points though.
See,
bro,
but-
if you look at it, but then he come back and do shit like he just did
Yeah.
in the Drink Championship. Like, bro, like, what are you saying right now, bro? Like, come on, son.
Yeah, because he said some things during the Drink Champs interview, like you said, that was spot on truth. But it just come packaged up in this rant where you start on this and you come to this and you
Yeah.
lead to that, but you don't really fully explain things sometimes because that's not. I think he liked politics. I think he liked a few other things, but he got the time, but he don't take the time to really dive in and really find out the truth and the meaning behind the things. He just takes what's on the surface and just spew it. You know what I mean? It's so much deeper. You know what I mean? And just like Lo said, like you got the time, you got the money. You know what I'm saying? We got all these resources at our hand to figure things out and find things out. That man in that type of position that he is, he could have a team around him that could just do it. But like we said off camera, he got a fucked up team around him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody's holding him accountable. So this shit is about to continue to happen. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he check his soul fan. Hopefully he don't commit suicide. Cause
So you think you retired?
nah, I
You
think
he mentally.
I think
got a
he's
mental issue?
seriously. I think he's seriously unstable. I think he's going through some form of depression because he literally talks about his family all the time. So he clearly he brings it
Yeah, he
up
want
too
his
much to the
motherfucking
point he
children.
wants his family, but he's going about it in the wrong way. He's shitting on it. He's shitting on the grandmother, even if she is a bad person. That's your kid's grandmother. You talk crazy about the kid's mother. You know what I mean? You want her back. She's this, she's that. Anytime she hooks up with somebody else, she makes that public. Like, shit like that gets fixed behind closed doors, not in front of the public eye. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if everybody like you or hate you. It ain't gonna change your family
I agree
situation.
with you all, but everybody in the same. But again, I still agree with you.
Yeah, he can't.
But everybody is the same.
He's kind of everywhere with it right now. But I still love him as an artist and a tastemaker. But he need help. Nigga need help. From what I see somebody that need help.
I don't see nobody that need help. I just see a motherfucker that just be saying anything. Sometimes he right, sometimes he dead wrong.
Yeah, I mean he be right, but the right don't be having the shit to do with the topic at hand. that be the problem. Like you said some real shit, but that ain't what this is about right now. And that don't prove your point. It's right, it's true, but it don't fit with this. You know what I'm saying? So it be tripping. Like he was on a Drink Champs show, he just doing shit like, like does the Tuskegee experiment? Okay, we know the Tuskegee thing was right, but it don't really got nothing to do with George Floyd. You know what I'm saying? Or this or that. You know what I'm saying? He just throw shit in there that has nothing to do with nothing. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like me. I can say a bunch of words and this and that, and to a person that's not really that smart, I can seem like a very smart motherfucker. Into a very smart motherfucker walking to the room. Yeah. And they question that shit down, they break everything down, and you gotta really sit down and explain yourself, and you just get frustrated and just start over talking and just start deflecting and shit.
And see, that's what it is.
You know what I'm saying?
He don't have those type of people where once he started to, you know what I'm saying, explaining his thoughts, motherfuckers is like, nah, well, yeah, okay, explain that.
Explain that.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They seem to me, motherfuckers is just like, yeah, you right. That makes sense. You right.
Like, how the fuck does that make sense? Hold up. Ain't nothing wrong with being wrong. That's ain't nothing wrong with being right. You know what I'm saying? You learn from something. You know what I'm saying? The minute you think you know everything, that's when you know nothing at all.
That's where you fucked up. I didn't say you know nothing then. You just say you fucked up.
No. I know everything. Okay, you ain't going nowhere from here. You literally just reach your center. You know it all. There's no more room for you because you know it all. There's no more room. You know it all. Mm-hmm. You got it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. But hell with Slim, man. Well,
I'm about to say the same.
Hell with Holmes, man. But it's been a lot of other wild shit going on, man. What else been popping, man? I know my man ain't been dominating like that.
I got another. Only because this shit has been asked to me and shit. Shit don't really be saying and shit, catching and shit, but I'll be catching bits and parts and pieces of it. Your man Charles and Wonder. Just
right. Another entertaining figure.
Funny motherfucker.
Another entertaining
funny
figure.
Motherfucker. He a funny motherfucker.
Yeah.
I think he definitely just doing this shit. He doing for entertainment. Ain't no.
He say that.
I was about to say, he literally give you a disclaimer. This is a courtesy, homie.
Hey, but everybody be entertaining the shit out of him. They be getting mad and shit out of him.
He know how to encourage.
Go with that so many people's like actual personal feelings or like personas and shit like that that's so irrational. You see what I'm saying? And they just like, but nah, that's just where it is. And he's just like, nah, that's not how it is. That's how y'all saying it is, and how a group of y'all is going about it.
And this whole thing, I realized for most of the people, especially that's like from the gang type of community, their main thing is like, his thing is like, I'm not staying on cold, homie. I'm black, you know what I'm saying? I'm from Houston. We had our own little set of issues down here. Over here with this gang banging shit, y'all can't say nothing about the KKK. KKK ain't never killed as many black people as y'all did. Ain't never terrorized as many people as y'all did. Now, you black and you hear like, we worse than KKK, that shit could rub you the wrong way. But when you started actually looking at numbers and shit like that, what the fuck you think the KKK did to the black community worse than the Bloods and the Crips? Focusing pretty much in like a LA area or like a St. Louis or a Baton Rouge where that shit is real prevalent at. You know what I'm saying? Like they done did some motherfucking damage.
You can't really compare the two, in my opinion.
That's what I say too.
I do, because it's trauma on top of trauma. The key to it all is trauma, murder, intimidation, and it's they both doing the same thing. It's just two different shades of color.
But that's a fact. But
when one gets away with it, and another one doesn't.
That's what I'm about to say. But if I'm in a position to where I'm in power and I can hold you accountable for doing the same wrong that I'm doing, how the fuck come, you know what I'm saying?
And that parallels to me with like black on black crime, and when the cop shoots individual. The same act is happening, but if I shoot you, I'm being held accountable immediately. Ain't no administrative leave, ain't no we give you a few days to come in with a statement. You know what I mean? I'm going down. But when that cop shoots you, he get everything. He gets days to make up the story.
It's definitely not the same. It's not the same as black on black crime, white on white crime.
No, I'm saying that's the
if the police kill any motherfucking body, bro, that's unarmed or any of that other shit out of line, bro, that's just them being fucking gangsters, thugs, tyranny, and all this other extra shit, bro. They just doing it because they in a position where they can do it.
Protected.
That's it, bro.
Immunity.
That's it. It's not the same, bro, because a regular citizen, bro, don't have the same expectation to uphold certain standards and provide certain shit. One, because they wasn't trained, you know what I'm saying, on it
and we
per se.
We not public service.
You can't say that, oh, well, this person, we trained this person to know that, you know, black people not this way, or all people ain't this, or this, that, and the third.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We can't justify and say, oh, this person has this training if they not in your service. You know what I'm saying? But if they in your service, you know, we done gave them this training, we done did all of this, they gotta be held to a higher standard, bro. You can't be held to the same standard as a nigga out there selling drugs. Nigga out there selling drugs, nigga, he obviously already don't care about the law that says he can sell drugs, so how you gonna expect him to care about the law that say he can't harm nobody? He already on that side, you know what I'm saying? You obviously was on the side because you chose to get a badge that you gonna uphold these laws. You can't then say, oh, well, no, the laws is restricting me from stopping them from doing this, so I gotta go out there and do this worse than them. It's some dumb shit to me, right? It's not. You can't compare the two. The police gonna always be right. If you're in a position of power, you will always be fucking wrong in my book when you flex that power over somebody who don't got it. And you can't compare the two between motherfuckers who don't have that type of authority over motherfuckers. Even if they still go out and overpower a motherfucker, they didn't have that, you know what I'm saying, direct authority over that person. You know what I'm saying? To where it was expected that, you know, some form of civility, if nothing else, is gonna be upheld. You know what I'm saying? Like, if nothing else, you're not about to just fuck me over because you feel like it.
I hear your point. It makes sense. You pretty much saying the same thing that I'm saying. I ain't saying they got the right to do it, but it's a difference in the reason why they get away with the shit that they get away with.
Oh yeah, nah,
you know
for
what
sure.
I mean? It's the same thing the way.
But they get away. They gotta get away with it.
I was making a parallel, like when you think about the tyranny of the KKK. None of them ever got really, you know what I'm saying, prosecuted.
Exactly.
Or,
so
you know,
don't
it's
really
the same
know.
thing. You know, with a gang member, though, they get held accountable, new laws get made, 3 strikes this, and all that other shit, mandatory minimums.
I don't think that shit the same, bro. And I also like the KKK.
When I say it's the same, what do y'all think I mean when I say it's the
majority
same?
black, and yes, it takes majority black lives, but it's not just white. I mean, it's not just
I mean,
black
but when I
gangs.
said it was the same, what do y'all think I meant when I said it was the same? When I said it was the same, I was comparing KKK and like
compare
Bloods
like
and Crips,
statistically the
then
numbers
versus like
You
the
said-
cop crime
But
versus
even-
like black on black crime. That was my comparison. The comparison was to say what they do is right versus what we do over
But
here.
it's not just black people.
It was just no.
black
It's
gangs.
not. It's not even the colors. I'm just saying.
He's talking
I'm
about, like,
saying this. I was saying a
statistically
matter of accountability. It's a different accountability for the tyranny that the KKK did to the black community versus what the Bloods and Crips do to the black community. And there's also a different level of accountability for, towards what cops harming black people versus black people harming black people. You know what I mean? Ain't too much really happening to the KKK people that cause turning. Don't too much happen to cops that cause damage. But the black person that inflicts the pain, something happens to them. For the Bloods and the Crip members that inflicts the pain, something happens to them. That's what I meant. What I meant by it's the same.
But what I'm saying
Just
is,
so you understand.
but what I'm saying is, and not saying that this shit is right. This shit is dead wrong. Of this gang shit, this blood
For sure,
strip
for
shit,
sure.
this shit dead wrong.
I just
But
wanted to
why-
get that part understood.
Why you and Charleston feel like they have done or did more damage than the KKK?
Cause it's like you gotta look at the time period. KKK, they real reign of dominance.
Straight targeting
For one, they been
They trying
around.
to take the
They
whole
been
black
around.
race out.
They've been around since like the 1800s. But they real
They
reach
still
of
around.
dynasty. I know. I mean, they real.
They been around longer than the motherfucking game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They
Hold on,
real.
That's what I'm about to say.
But listen, they
can't
real
ignore the
rise
fact-
to dominance
They
from
been
like
around longer than the
18,
gangs. They still
not
around.
18. If I say from like 1910 to about like 1940, like millions of them. And it, like you said, they still around. It's just now they wear robes and firefighter jackets and cop uniforms. So the same mentality is.
So is that not the, is that not them still dominating?
Just,
there's a lot of civilians.
what question am I answering? I gotta get the heads out. You know what I'm saying? So this is why me and Slim kind of see it that way. It's like
Nah, man.
these motherfuckers had to travel to your neighborhood to fuck with you. These are motherfuckers that's in your household, your next door neighbors, that's at your store with you, that's on your bus with you, that's in your school with you, that's terrorizing you for real, for real. Now, like I said, neither one is better than the other. But the shit we do to each other, it's crazy, because we should not be doing it to each other.
Hold on, wait, that.
You know what I'm saying?
That don't
It
make
is
sense.
crazy.
That's the thing.
But what I'm
No,
saying
We shouldn't
is,
be doing
Hold
it
on,
to
wait,
each
see,
other.
no, that's the part that I don't understand. That confuses me because if that's the thinking and rationale you
What's the
go.
part that
Hold on,
confuses
wait, that's what let me get to it. If the rationale and thinking that we go with is that we shouldn't do it to ourselves, i.e., let's say we wasn't family in this jump, but we all look alike.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I owe this to you more than I owe it to the white dude right here, or might be right there. The Chinese dude might be right here. That makes no sense.
You owe what to me? What you mean?
to not fuck you up.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, if I didn't do nothing to cause
No,
it,
no, that's what I'm saying. You saying, you know what I'm saying, they come out of another neighborhood and all this other shit. Well, I mean, that should make it worse, bro.
And
Because
another
that,
thing
hold
is
on, wait,
give
because
me
that
the
means,
page, you'll give them too.
because no, that means you left.
If you be
That
like,
means
you know
you
what?
left comfort.
That's all right.
That means you left comfort. You left safety
Mm-hmm.
to come and hunt somebody down.
Hatred.
You know what I'm saying? To
Hatred.
go back to comfort.
That's hatred.
Whereas if I'm a blood and I'm a Crip and we're fighting, I'm fighting you over living here. I'm not fighting you over you being right here and then me being right here and then being able to go over here and sleep and live comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that. If I could do that, I wouldn't be fucking fighting you, bro. I'd be going living good over here. So it's a difference. It's not the same, bro. You can't equate the two because then you
Not saying
validate
that shit is
you validate the white or the other person's that whole argument, bro, that we different and we not, nigga. We all fucking humans. Should nobody be fucking nobody up?
Yeah, that's true.
That's the point of it.
Yeah, that's true. And
You
I
know what I'm
said
saying?
that.
Should
I
nobody
said
put
that's
fucking
wrong
nobody
and this
up.
wrong. But I can make a distinct difference. You know
But you
what I
can't
mean?
make the difference if
But
you
it's still
say
wrong.
that I shouldn't be fucking him up because he black like I'm
But
black.
he's my brother.
He not your brother, nigga. The white dude is your brother too. The Chinese dude is your brother. The Mexican, however the fuck
Yeah, I mean, you want to
switch up to their demographics and culture. All the people that your same
red
brothers.
blooded mammals and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? We all know
That's
that. But
just
nigga,
what it
it's a
is.
difference, my nigga.
It ain't no
I
difference.
see it as a difference.
It's not no
When I
difference.
see a white man, you're a white man. You know what I'm saying? I see a Latino, you're a Latino. I see a black man, you're a black man. I see a China man, you're a
That's
China
because you're
man.
not seeing that
Now,
person.
the
You
one thing
seeing
we
the
got in
culture
common,
of
we all
associated with how
men.
they look.
Now, as a man, I gotta respect you the same way I respect you. I gotta respect that white man the same way I respect you. I gotta respect that man the same way I respect you. You treat people the way they treat you, no matter the color of their skin. This is obvious. This is common fucking sense. But what I'm saying is, I may have a deeper little bit more love
You can't
for my
always
brother
treat
that look
people
like
how
me.
they treat you.
Now,
So what you and Charles are saying?
all I'm saying is, I ain't saying you right,
if-
I ain't saying you wrong.
What you and Charles
But
are
if that's
saying
what you
is-
believe in, run with it, live with it. Just make sure it ain't detrimental to another race.
Yeah, but you just
That's
can't
the whole thing.
always treat people how they treat you. Just we gonna leave that one.
Nah, you fuck with me. I'm gonna treat you how you treat
We
me.
can't always. I might not get a chance, nigga. If I'm gonna murder you, I might not get a chance to murder you back if you murder me first.
Nah, man, I'm not going that extreme. I'm talking about some other shit, man. I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? Nigga being petty
I'm
with
all
you.
that treating the
You
motherfucker
know
like
what
they
I'm saying?
treat you,
Nigga being
man.
genuine or ungenuine with you. I ain't talking about niggas.
Treat everybody like you respect their life, but don't trust them.
Of course, if you turn
They
my
might
lights
be
off,
trying
I
to
can't
get you.
get back. You can turn my lights off. I can't
Exactly.
get back. I'm done.
Exactly.
God damn, I wouldn't go to
So we
that
ain't
part.
gonna treat you like
That's
like
kinda
you treat
extreme.
me. I'm gonna keep an eye on you.
Oh, what the fuck is we talking about again? Charleston White. That's how we got on that. Motherfucker Charleston White. I had to think about it for a minute. How the fuck we get to banging the motherfucker with the
That
head?
nigga funny to me though.
He is though. He's
Yeah,
entertaining. He's
Yeah, I ever
entertaining.
get a chance, Mo, after we finish and shit, Mo, go look at the jump. I think his shit called the Funny Marco podcast. I think it's called Corn.
I know Holmes. Holmes be
Or
dressing
corn-
kind of bummy and shit like that,
Corn-
asking wild questions and shit.
Nah,
Yeah.
He do that?
That's him, right?
That's funny, Mark. Yeah.
he do that?
He wear like a big,
He
like
be dressing
homeless
funny as
I
shit.
don't know him from that.
overcoat, like
That's
like a
just
big
on
ass car
YouTube shit. He
jacket.
be going through like you
I
think
don't
he
know
going through
from
like
that.
Salvation Army, just buying big wild shit and then
Doing
doing
interviews
interviews,
and
doing
shit.
job interviews and shit like that.
Yeah.
I don't know him from that. I know him
Yeah.
from being wild and just walking up to people.
But I
and
know
shit,
what you
but
talking
not-
about. You talking about the interview, John, where in the studio it'd be the little ladder in the
Yeah,
back.
I know him from YouTube and doing the random shit,
For sure.
but not that. But yeah, it was like Doc and shit. His little
Yeah, that's his
he got there
podcast,
called
though.
Cornfed TV or some
Cornbread
shit like
TV.
that. Yeah. That shit was funny, bro. He was asking us
He
some
be
wild
funny as shit
random
with
ass-
everybody, bro. With everybody
Yeah,
do that
big
job,
trash,
bro. The
bro.
nigga
He
Marco
was-
hilarious.
He was the
bro.
one that sat down with the other young nigga from That's So Raven, right?
Yeah.
And he said that wild shit, right? He was with Slim. Yeah, that's the nigga. That's the nigga. That's the
Shawty,
nigga.
he
We talking about
funny
the
as
same
hell,
thing.
man. Shawty's
Hey,
hilarious.
he's funny
Shawty's
as shit.
hilarious.
It's some real characters out there.
Yeah, no funny.
It's some
Real
real
characters
characters
out
out
Y'all
there.
ain't already gave that
Yeah.
man some money, man. Put some money on Funny Marco books, man.
Man,
Whoever out there giving out all that good
Yeah.
money.
I don't really watch his content
Shawty,
that much. Like I don't really
Shawty,
watch
hilarious.
Charleston White on them that much either, because they pretty much told you what they are. So if
Yeah.
I watch it, I watch
But-
all that shit with like a grain of salt,
But you
and
know
like
you-
just from like a comedic standpoint.
Snap. Me
And
too.
sometimes, you know,
It's always funny.
they throw little real shit in there because they real people that live
Yes.
real lives.
And look, that's
You know, they just
that's
they got a character persona when that camera go on.
that's the funny
You know,
part.
they know how to
of the
utilize the
That's the
shit.
funny part of the persona, bro, that I watch for, bro. I be watching to see if they really gonna get somebody else upset. I'm
They
like,
do, they good.
And
What's another guy?
that's-
Whack.
that's why I be like 100.
100.
Yeah.
That's what they do. They good at the
Hey,
game.
Shawty.
They bait you in.
Shawty, I be so, cause you know I ain't watch
Man,
live.
they got Tony Yang out. Yang
I
out here
ain't
doing
watched
interviews, man.
live
You seen them
TV
now?
about 3
I seen them
years.
on my
I be
expert
living on
opinion.
YouTube.
My
You
ex,
seen
what the fuck's that?
That's the jump with Matt Hoffman. Matt Hoffman, the
He's
little
the
rap
battle
battle
rapper.
nigga. It's pretty good.
Last
It's pretty
Alpha
good.
is the battle rapper. You
Damn
probably
good,
seen the
damn
jump.
good.
If you ever
It
seen
was in the
it,
barbershop?
hey, nah,
Yeah.
look, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
barbershop. Yeah, him and Open Murder. Was that the one you talking about? Or you
Yeah.
talking about when he
Nah,
was black?
that's the John I was talking about. But no, I'm just saying, he been out here doing interviews. He ain't never did no interviews. Now he out here doing interviews.
Yeah, doing interviews.
Yeah, I'm
yeah,
glad.
yeah.
But he funny as shit though.
He a funny
This nigga
dude.
funny
He a
motherfucker.
funny dude.
He funny as shit.
Yeah.
He looked like he was about to poke Shorty up, son.
He was in that.
Yeah.
Gang.
Yeah.
Some other nigga. Gang. Jaru, gang. Jaru, gang. I'm out here. What the fuck he kept on saying? We eating what the fuck he kept on
Man,
saying?
he just said, but what about game though? But did this happen?
Caviar pancakes. He was happy as shit. Just kept on saying that shit.
He asked me, did the game have a bulletproof? He just kept like, the game had, the game had.
Yeah. The game. That ain't about the game. He was bad. He get bad as shit. It be like that sometimes where it's like, okay,
It was
you
big.
know the story. It's a 20-year-old story.
Nigga, everybody
Like,
keep
we
rapping
gotta
right now
stop
about that.
rehashing the same.
Nigga trying to be the interview that gets something new out
I'm
of
laughing at
realize
everything.
Dame always have a good conversation with somebody until they start bringing up old shit. Yeah, what about Biggs? What about Jay? Everything be going good, and the minute you fuck with Dame, he could
Because
be
then
the
he
best
got to go
asshole
on
in the
you, bro.
world.
They gotta
And
go
you
on you,
cannot
bro.
out-asshole this man.
Because that's disrespectful, bro.
You cannot out asshole that.
That's disrespectful to anybody watching this that don't know or don't see that. It's disrespectful to be in public and ask somebody about issues, bro. Especially if you ain't already talked to them about talking about that issue, bro. Don't do that, bro. You don't know what they going through about that issue. If it's resolved, if it's not resolved, how it got resolved. Like, stop doing that, man. Stop doing that.
But you know what? It's
Make a
deeper
nigga
than
want
that.
to put your
He
head on
been
the
talked
motherfucker,
about
please.
it about 1,000,000 times, so the answer is out there. So by you asking me, it's like you ain't even doing your research, because the answer is there. You see the million views. People already seen this content. Why you want to keep hashing the same shit? I got all this new shit going on. We can make new content about this.
That's
And
a fact.
people will want to see it. You know what I'm saying?
Almost all
motherfuckers-
this life in that motherfucker.
Man,
Ask it questions.
That's why I don't really I like
So I'm ready to go at all times.
another thing that get me like that is when I watch Skip and Shannon and shit like that, which I don't really kind of stop watching them a lot because it's
Me
the
too, I
same
feel
shit. It's
bad.
like
Right,
it's
too,
LeBron, Russell, the Cowboys, Baker Mayfield. It's like it's the same shit
I feel bad.
over and over and over like Slim. How many times can you kill Russ? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, how many times can you kill Baker? You know what I'm saying? How many times can you like Brady and you keep talking about LeBron? You keep talking about Durant. You shit on Kyrie. It's the same. You wouldn't believe it's actually 28 other teams. It's 28 other fucking teams. I mean, they literally talk about 3. You go into football, they literally talk about 4 of them motherfuckers. Like, it's like they're not even giving you what you want. It's the same. It's like it's not even real journalism no more. It's really driven off personality. It's the same topic on every show. It's just personality driven. You know what I'm saying? And it worked because listening to Shannon, that country draw is funny. You know what I'm saying? Skip knowing how to press your buttons, and you know he's the perfect heel. He knows how to be the villain. It's entertainment. Stephen A. with his voice and his big words and how he know how to really back a nigga into a corner on a certain topic. You know what I'm saying?
That look like Stephen A. right there.
You funny as shit.
Bread back.
Yeah, so it's just personality driven. But I feel back from Jones a lot, man. I be having fun. I listen to a lot of Chris Bouchard though. Him, he got the jump with the Bama Rob Parker. What's it called? It's a little sports jump. I forgot the name of this show, but they touch on everything. Like they'll talk about the Cavs. You know what I'm saying? They'll talk about y'all getting Donovan Mitchell and how it's gonna work out with Evan Mobley and Darius Garland and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Or they'll talk about they just go through the whole they go through the whole gamut. You know what I mean?
I don't like it.
You don't like what?
That's my mom. I'm not gonna say I don't
Hey,
like
man,
it.
I got y'all Atlanta
But we
anywhere
don't
number
got
4
no
5
bench.
seed in the East.
We don't got no bench.
Y'all got youth. Y'all got youth.
We don't got no bench.
Y'all youth ain't really that injury prone that much. I don't think anyway. I don't stay up on them like you do that much. But I got y'all a bearing barber injury, anything. I got y'all
Mobley is
finishing
injury
45.
prone.
This Mobley was a rookie last year, right?
Mhm.
Okay, he looked pretty damn good to be a rookie. Outside from the injuries that slowed him down, but who won rookie of the year? Was it him?
Wasn't him?
No, I think they gave it to no, Lonzo wasn't a rookie last year.
No, he won it.
Evan Mobley won, all right. Yeah, he had a good showing last year. But I got y'all stopping anywhere between the
He
4th
still
seed and the
looking
5th
injury
seed.
prone. He was hurt like 3 times last season.
Yeah.
Came in this season hurt. He just came back. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Beginning of the season.
Right. And Love is still a skilled player. Love ain't just a nigga that got his jersey on the court. If you pass a
He
nigga the
still
ball
don't got no bench.
in the East, there's only 2 dogs for real out there. 2 for real dogs.
That's what you think?
The Bucks and the Nets. I don't. When
You
I
don't
see the
think Chicago-
76ers,
You don't think Chicago sweet?
they got the same problem y'all do.
You don't
That
think
bench.
Philly sweet?
Really nice, but I don't trust in the Hart and B experiment. You know what I mean? Unless Tobias Harris just step all the way the fuck up and stop letting Maxey is good, but nigga, you supposed to be that third option. You know what I'm saying? They just got a lot of people that just ain't.
I think it's Ben Dodd.
They definitely second round team.
I think it's
Definitely
Ben,
second round
I think
team.
for
Second
Philly,
round playoff team.
I think it's Ben Dodd. And I also think it's Harden sometimes. He play what he want.
Yeah. But they're definitely a second round playoff team. I don't have them being a potential Eastern Conference Finals team or make it to the final. There's only two dogs out there right now. The Bucks and the Nets. Those are two dogs out there.
I don't even think the Nets is a dog. I'm going with Chicago or Philly more than the Nets. They can be. But they still don't look like they play together, just like the Lakers.
You think the Hornets can make it to the playoffs?
The Hornets look. The funny thing is, in my career, the Hornets made it to the finals.
Did you got the new one?
No, I do not.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say I played that. I told y'all like that.
I do not.
That's your job like that.
You know what? Shit's so burnt. We playing the same game, son. Forgot all about the new one supposed to come.
No, that
Yeah.
Jordan joke like that on there.
What you mean?
The little Jordan, because you know they got the storyline for Jordan. You start
You
from
going to
college,
career?
you go
I
to
didn't
the
have
grade,
that.
and you gotta do this
I
shit
told
to pass
you,
on to
I
the next
told you,
one.
I ain't even hip to the job.
All the chain, they die like that. All the chain.
I'm still on the floor, cause I don't even got the fight.
All right, let me let me ask you this. All right, so I said, do you think? I'm just gonna put them out there because it's a popular thing. The same way Skip and Shannon talk about it. Do you think the Lakers gonna actually make the playoffs? Do you think they're gonna finish the year with Russ?
I'm gonna say, yeah. Only cause who the fuck they gonna trade him to?
Can AD give you 60 games? Can AD give you 60 games?
I ain't gonna. He gonna have to prove me. So I'm gonna say.
You don't think so?
I'm gonna say no. He gonna have to prove me.
Alright, another team in the West.
Cause that nigga there, boy.
Can the Pelicans make it to the Western Conference Finals?
I think they can.
I don't think it's a young team like them. So when they come to them and the
I
Grizzlies,
think- But they not even like young. They young, but they have.
but you know what? Ingram been at it for a minute.
Yeah, and
McCollum,
McCollum,
he's
been there for a minute.
He all the way
They
through.
got a
And
couple
and he a
people.
walking bucket.
They got a couple of people that's a little older on their team, son. That's
I can't really
I was
name their
just
mobs
watching
down.
them play.
I can't name their mobs.
But the problem is the youngest be getting the most of the bumps, so that's all of the names that's running in my head. But I just seen a team and they are mixed though with a little bit of
I don't
with
know.
a little bit of youth and a little bit of season vets.
It's a lot of teams I want to see how it's gonna play out for this shit. The way these pieces move around and the chips niggas got on their shoulders and shit, man.
Yeah, but Utah ain't no slouch neither, even with losing
Utah?
motherfucking,
Utah?
I ain't, not, I'm talking about just in the Western Conference
You
Finals.
mean a different team?
I'm sorry, not making the Western Conference Final. I'm just talking about Western Conference.
Utah ain't making the playoffs.
You-
They not gonna qualify for the
And
play-in.
that's why I said that. You don't think so?
They not gonna qualify for the play-in.
Man,
We talking about the West.
Yeah,
You
we
still
talking
got
about
the
the
Memphis
West.
Grizzlies out there. You
Let's
got
say
the
Utah make the
Suns
playoffs.
out there. You got the.
Let's say Utah make the playoffs.
What you want bet?
What you want?
Let's bet 50 to 100 push-ups.
That's a bet.
That's a bet. Shake on it. Fuck that. We gotta do that shit for the camera. There we go. My man Low bear witness to this.
I'm about to bet on
I
that.
realize my man ain't say shit in a minute. He don't be watching basketball over down, man.
Don't watch sports.
He gonna
I
watch
don't watch
sports.
basketball over
Yeah.
down, man.
Yeah, it's time to
I
change
was
the
literally,
subject.
I literally was just saying, like, I ain't watched live TV in about 3-4 years. So,
No Raising Canaan, no House of Dragons.
Nah, I don't even be watching TV like that. I just be
Yeah.
catching my
what's House
sports.
of Canaan?
Shit, so y'all be listening to music. What is it? Rap or
What's House of Canaan?
no? Raising Canaan. You ever seen Power with Ghost and all of them in it?
Yeah.
All right, well, Raising Canaan, that's 50 Cent character younger, because you know his
I
name
never
is Ghost
seen
of
that though,
Canaan.
neither.
She don't like that.
Oh,
She
yeah,
don't
he
like
was-
that. Joey Badass playing there. few other notable people. That's y'all nice, man.
I never seen that.
That's y'all nice, man. No House of Dragons, y'all ain't no Game of Thrones type niggas.
Nah,
Y'all fuck with the sci-fi shit?
I watched the Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Never watched that. One of them, never even heard of the first one. Would you say House of what?
House of Dragons, that's the prequel to Game of Thrones.
No,
That's the new one that just came out. That's young like that.
I ain't too into
I be
that
on my
junk.
shit, man. I be watching shit, man. I ain't stay in the house with my little personal little bamboo Jones.
I don't like the undertones.
Just that hit me want to chill out.
The Game of Thrones, they doing too
The new
much.
one?
Yeah, they do too much silly, wild, vegan shit.
Like what?
They put a lot of fever stuff in it.
All this incest and pedophilia shit they got going on. I don't like
Yeah, it's a
I mean, I know that's how y'all was doing back in the day.
Yeah, it's
you weird, wild,
it's a period
funny
piece of,
motherfuckers.
you know, it was. It,
But
it was
I
the
don't
way
like
of the
that y'all
world.
putting them ideas in motherfuckers' heads. That's what I don't like. Y'all know these weird motherfuckers is highly impressionable these days.
You got niggas walking around like, you know what? Niggas walking around like, you know, I think my sister is fat as shit. You is tripping like a motherfucker out here.
Hey, you
Clothes over there looking good. Niggas over there tripping.
Nigga by, son. I ain't even realize how long it's been since a nigga sat down and watched TV.
There's some good shit out there, man. I tell a nigga, man, balance it. Balance it out though. You can watch a bunch of garbage, sit down and watch something good too.
Nah, man.
I always got to balance in that.
My shit be
But the
crazy,
shit I'm
bro.
talking about
I
right now
only,
be like little
I only
clips
look
of shit I
at,
see.
even when I go on
Somebody asks
YouTube
me
to
or
watch
something.
certain shit, I only go on it for ignorant shit. Like, I know purpose. I'm trying to find somebody arguing about something.
What you mean? You mean like a debate show?
Yeah,
Or you talking about
something like that.
two ratchet
Something-
motherfuckers
nah, I
outside
mean-
about to fight?
Nah, I don't want nobody fighting, but more or less debating.
That's like, oh yeah. That's me all the way. That's me all the
So
way.
my
I just want to hear
two.
two conflicting arguments.
But
More or
then
less.
I be watching straight sports for the most part. But then you know they got those stories and shit on YouTube that be scrolling past.
Yeah.
You know I might see something interesting and shit. You know you watch something once, that shit start popping up on your
Yeah,
shit.
for sure.
So every now and then I get a lot of fucking, like I said, I watch my sports and shit. I be trying to get on my workout shit. I catch a lot of workout. I watch one workout video and it be tons of them bitches popping up on my timeline now.
Mm-hmm.
So I be trying like catching them jumps. The Charleston White shit, everybody be flooding the stories and shit with that shit.
It's funny.
It's always funny.
It's funny you say you watch the workout shit of that. I be watching that shit too. Who the fuck is I was? I have my phone now. I'm trying to show a nigga. I'm trying to show a nigga.
Old
some shit,
nigga
right?
out there like that, girl.
Hey, I'm trying to show a nigga something on YouTube. You know, I'm gonna show him. I ain't have my phone showing it to him. He's like, man, what the fuck you got all these buff ass niggas on your phone? I'm like, man, that's my algorithm, man. I was watching college status and shit. Niggas like, man, nah, man. You got all this wild shit on your phone. I'm like, nah, man, stop playing with me, man. Y'all watch out for that shit, man. Just cause a nigga may watch something once or twice, then a million of that shit may be poppable on your phone. That don't mean you watch the million of this shit, man. They like, man, you got how to do pull-ups in 30 seconds, how to do 50 dips, how to do this and that. What the fuck is wrong with you, man? Niggas look at that, and think about it, all the niggas look like they been working out their whole life. Everybody on the jump, strong as shit. The man like, oh, what you doing? You in here jump watching? Nah, nigga. I ain't watch half of these jumps, nigga.
Man, that loud, bro, kill somebody, man. He ain't thought about it like that.
Who was out what? Nigga was
No
like, nigga, what you
funny.
doing? Nah, I don't know why they ain't popping up with nothing. No shit, they look crazy right now. Yeah, man, don't do me that way. I tell a nigga, man. You gotta watch out for him, man.
What'd you say, baby?
Don't do me that way. I tell him, man, you a bitch, man.
You fucking that joint up. Kill.
Oh, man.
Don't you do me that way.
They got problems, man. They got problems, man. That shit be like that, man. That's why my nigga, he just hit me, man. He got the shit, the little shit you put over your phone. So even when somebody over you, they can't see it. It's like only you can see what's on your phone, the little shadow and shit you put on your phone and shit. Cause even like if you on Instagram, you on social, yeah, you know, like, hold on, man, let me show you this funny shit I just saw. And your first 5 pictures just some straight up, man, bitches just perking, freaked out and shit. You be like, oh, this nigga geek. Like, nah, cuz, like, maybe so, but nah, I been trying to show you this shit. I don't know why that's the first 15 jumps on my jump, man. No bullshit. Yeah, so get all that shit in your phone, man, because it's unpredictable what's gonna be in your timeline, man. People could paint the wrong picture about you, man.
Absolutely.
Mother step on me, you saw that shit that motherfucker. Dirty motherfucker.
Dirty motherfucker.
Dirty motherfucker.
What you be doing when he over there? That what they been watching all day?
That nigga out.
That motherfucker Trevor. He always wants to be big buff niggas. Working out.
I heard that shit girl nigga like, man, oh, what you doing, bro? What the fuck is this? How to get ripped right? 15 nah, I don't like to say it. How to get ripped right? What the fuck is going on, man?
But there's a million of these niggas though, man. You see this nigga Cali Muscle, you heard of that nigga, man?
Nah, I ain't
Pause, man. The nigga just look like a whole body just look like a muscle.
Yeah, be like Slim, you got it. Game over. You won. There's nothing else for you to don't go in the gym.
These niggas come fresh out of jail, Slim.
Yeah.
Been in jail 15, 20 years, Slim. Already been doing workouts and shit. Come out, just get a camera, start working out, and they bowl that.
All the bucks.
Amazing.
All the bucks, man.
Amazing.
Yeah, that should be wild though, cause nigga, it was just one thing I used to watch before he really like. I ain't gonna say he blew up. He just for real. The nigga stay consistent with shit. But it's like a little Muslim dude. Me and him around the same age, and he just
Bronny James?
No, his name is I don't know his name actually.
I be saying
I follow him, but I don't know his name. And he don't lift no weights. Everything he do is just calisthenics.
You don't know.
Nigga know how to do all that shit. Nigga know how to do all that shit. Like the nigga get up on a pull-up bar and like just like this. His hands is on the bar. He's just coming all the way across, and he'll do a muscle up and bring his leg around the motherfucker and drop down this way and pull himself back up around and pull his leg forward.
Now you
niggas amazing, man.
Now you giving them niggas that be looking at your phone.
Hey, shit amazing.
You giving them niggas reasons to think.
Hey, Slim. Yeah, I see that shit, man. I'm like, how the fuck you do that, man? Don't break a sweat.
Now,
Jump off the bar, be like, do 10 of those. Yeah. You be like, nah, I can't do
that
one.
nigga
that was amazing.
Shoulder looking in your phone ever see this video?
He was part of the timeline. Rick Wright, that's his name. Rick Wright, that's his motherfucking name. He got the little jump you could buy. Shit look wild. You know what I'm saying? But nigga shop, man, watch him. Old Muslim nigga. And he be having another old nigga like 60. Look like he'll knock a nigga smooth out. 100 push-ups in one set. Yeah, I don't want to fuck this old man say he never drink, smoke, or nothing. He look like he got like 40, 50 more years left on him. Easy.
Doing that motherfucker, nigga. Kill, nigga. I ain't had a 6-pack, nigga, in a minute. I'm scared.
I don't have a 6-pack with nobody.
It's for them bitches, though. If I do a sit-up, I'll have a 6-pack.
Yeah, shit. You gotta do sit-ups for real. That shit work, but it don't really get you right. For real.
You got some leg all the time. You got the rip rack, the motherfucker.
Yeah, rip rack.
Yeah. Nah, I be catching a nigga called Brawley James though. He be doing calisthenics and shit too though.
Yeah, he watch that shit.
I be liking to see his little diet and shit though. He be showing you little foods and shit.
Yeah, I be watching that shit. I'm not eating that shit. I ain't that this.
His shit be like regular shit though. It's like you just gotta put that shit in your diet or everyday shit more. Like broccoli and shit like that, little fruits and vegetables and shit like that. He went to Africa, he was showing some little, I can't remember all that shit, but he showed some little shit in Africa that we got here, but he was just showing that shit in Africa.
I'm gonna tell you some wild shit though. For the past 2.5, damn near 3 years, I really been averaging just like one big meal a day. You know what I'm saying? I may snack throughout, an apple here, maybe some crackers, some sunflower seeds, some shit through there. But like one part of that, I just eat one big ass meal. It's been like that for the past 2 years and a half. I don't be hungry. I don't be tired. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? Your body tell you when it's hungry. That mother stomach gonna talk to you. So that's why I don't really overfeed myself or nothing.
That sounds alright.
You know, I got some meals and shit on my family.
That shit don't be on
my
purpose
blood
for me.
pressure and just the older males in my family, just seeing how they broke down after so too early.
That shit don't be.
I broke down.
I probably feel the same way.
You know what I'm saying? They just broke down after a
That's
while.
fucked up though. Yeah,
Like they
man.
needed an oil change or some shit.
They just broke down after a while, man. Niggas through. They don't even be that old. They through. You know what I'm saying? Because if you look at their wives, you look like my mother and my aunt and them. These motherfuckers active.
Like,
Hey,
folks
nah,
like
listen,
some
They
damn
active.
face.
You know? The men, these niggas come home, it's over.
Man, hey, listen,
They
right?
do that shit.
I know
Fuck that shit.
Hey, listen, I
Fuck
know
that car.
I
Fuck that
know
bitch.
exactly what
Go
you're
on.
talking
Fuck
about.
that job too.
I know exactly
Done.
what you're
So
talking
that
about.
motherfucker worked hard his whole life.
I
Hey.
know exactly what you're talking about.
God, that motherfucker worked hard his whole life. Yeah, that's what I'm trying not to do.
And
You
the
gotta
other,
make me some dough. You gotta work to make dough, but I ain't trying to work hard.
like the other day, Slim, I bought some Popeyes. And I'm like, you know, when you get a little older, your body
Yeah,
just start,
Popeyes
your body
is the
just
bread.
start rejecting shit. I
Yeah,
got
it's
two pieces.
rejected.
Yeah.
Slim, I ate the drumstick, couldn't even eat the fries and the
Nope.
upper breast. You know, it's like,
Your
and
body
it ain't
full
that
of-
it's
You
nasty.
just
It's
pull the
just,
shit off that one piece
My
of
body
chicken.
you
absolutely
taste the
does
grease
that.
and night
And
chicken.
it don't taste the same.
Shit just heavy. I'm like, man, damn, I need to eat something, but this ain't right
My
now.
body
Yeah,
definitely
it's ain't
Bullshit.
Yeah.
This
It's
ain't
ain't
this.
this.
You know, this ain't
Certain
this.
chips, foods, all
Yeah.
that shit. I used
Always.
to eat no more.
I said, like, if I leave here, my baby mother, with kids calling, bring us something to eat. They be like, where your food at? I'm gonna find me something in the refrigerator.
Yeah.
You know, they want some McDonald's or something. I'll get some fries, but that shit be feeling crazy, man. It ain't the same. It just ain't the same.
Nah.
It
The
ain't
only
the same.
thing I really be eating, Slim, and I gotta stop that shit, Slim. I ain't saying I be smoking that shit, but I just be eating Wendy's. Especially when I used to.
I
when
love
used
the
to
nuggets.
work. When I used
I
to
don't
work.
think I eat from there is they nuggets. I
I
love
used
these
to work
nuggets.
out Virginia and shit.
These nuggets good as shit.
Wendy's was right there.
I only time I even eat any type of fast food, bro, is if I'm with somebody and they go past the joint or they go past the joint, stop and ask me if I'm getting it.
Yeah.
But if I'm out and I drive right past all that shit, I don't just like that blind spot. I don't even see them joints no more, bro.
But sometimes them joints be coming in handy. Motherfucker just need something real quick.
What the fuck is the blind spot though?
I mean, you don't see
I
it.
mean, I don't see it.
You know
That
what I'm
mean,
saying?
it'll
That
be
nigga
like
say, what the fuck is the blind spot?
it's
He
a
meant that
McDonald's
shit.
sitting right there. I don't see it. I see the buildings around it. I see the people walking in front of it.
That nigga,
I don't see
that
it.
nigga, he said, what is a blind spot?
I used the whole thing, so
This
nah.
nigga, bro.
Same service, that shit say, shit, man, what is a blind spot?
Saying my face and everything, I'll make.
He ain't gonna man break it
Nah,
down. He ain't expecting that.
I must have missed him say that shit is like because he was just talking about McDonald's and I heard blind spot. I'm like,
Oh,
is that another restaurant that I don't know?
I know one thing, man. I'm gonna have to pop up at one of y'all little folks' jumps, man. I was watching him on the jump. Shorty looked like he jive big assistant, jive jamming, man. Young, what's
PJ.
PJ? Yeah, man.
for sure,
I gotta
for
pop up at Shorty, man. So before Shorty jump, he be at little
Okay.
Pure Lounge and a few other jumps, man.
Matter of fact, then
Shorty,
he just
I'm
sent
gonna
us
fuck
a text.
with you. I'm gonna fuck with you.
Then he just sent us a text in the group saying he was about to start performing again next week.
Yeah, he had a performance a few days ago.
Man,
Oh,
I be
this
watching
week.
him. I be watching him. Yeah.
Man. See,
They
I'm so
on it.
burnt out and caught up in my own shit, Slim.
Yeah.
Trying to do what I gotta do, Slim. I ain't been into nothing. I ain't seen nothing.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to get through these last few days. I got one more day. That's tomorrow. Work, then I'm on vacation for 2 weeks in this bitch. Boy, I don't know what to do with myself.
What?
I remember the last time I took 2 weeks. Honestly, I don't like taking 2 weeks because it's too hard to come back. Just give me a few days. Don't make me think I don't belong in this motherfucker. I ain't want to come back. You give me 2 weeks off. You come back and that motherfucker mad as shit. How you acting like that? You had 2 weeks off. don't want to see you, motherfucker.
Two
The
weeks.
walls ain't right. This computer ain't right.
2 weeks is good enough for
Drive to
me.
work ain't feel right. 2
That's-
weeks, I've been able to just do
That's
me.
right enough time for me to be thinking like, damn, let me go holler at these niggas about some more money they owe me. Let me get up and go holler at these. But don't y'all owe me some money in here? What's up? What's going on around here?
Damn, G, that's why I said I don't want to work too hard my whole life, all my work career, son. What, I'm 32, been working since I was a dub, that's 12 years.
12
I
years
probably
in.
took like 3 vacations, but I done missed so much time from work for non-vacation shit.
Just
That
life
is
be
like,
fucked
like,
up.
man, nigga.
Life just be fucked up.
Nigga, I done
Life,
had so-
that shit
I
to
done-
take your
I
vacation
done had
hours,
so
you
many
be bad as
deaths.
shit, y'all.
I had so many injuries,
Be bad as shit. That shit take all the
sicknesses
vacation
between
hours.
me and my family. You know what I'm saying?
Plethora of things.
Man, boy,
Surely.
Yeah, that's crazy.
boy.
It be like that
Don't make
sometimes,
no
bro.
sense.
That's it.
It be
Don't
like
make no
that
sense.
sometimes.
It be like that, babe. But I be like, I never say that I got it. I got it the worst in the world.
You know,
But I be
all,
like,
all,
damn,
all
nigga.
sick
Hey.
leave and bereavement
Yeah, like,
hours.
damn, I nobody miss this much time for work for the stupid shit that I be doing.
Nah.
And shit, boy.
Shit
Not
they
stupid
got
shit,
there.
but you know what I'm saying? Just like,
The
man.
dumb shit that got so repetitive to the point I don't even take off for it no more. I done had about a couple of people I know close to me that have passed away. Like, man, I don't feel like going to that
Man,
shit.
they took a bunch of
I'm going to work, man. I done did that shit a couple of times. So I be like, man,
That shit
I'm gonna keep my last image of you of you walking around and us doing that.
But that's be the whole thing, baby.
I done did that shit about
And-
two
and-
times.
and sound,
2 times last year when I
and-
know I was
how
supposed to
fucked
go
up it
there
sound,
and to
bruh,
pay my
how
respects.
weird, crazy it is,
Couldn't
bruh.
even do it.
Like even I feel like since we was kids, bruh, like 90% of the funerals we went to, bruh, we front row pallbearer status. Like that's how close these people's is
that's
to
what I
us.
was getting to,
So
like,
it ain't
so-
like we could just be like, oh
Yeah,
nah,
oh,
we
I have
we
to,
just
you know
gonna
what I'm saying?
catch,
Like,
you know what I'm saying,
But
catch
not just
y'all.
those, the injuries and all that shit,
sure,
but yeah.
Yeah, true
That
bit,
shit
true bit.
crazy.
Saying,
True
like,
bit. That's the
Lord, that should be crazy. Yeah, it's just crazy, bro.
It's been a struggle going into them Jones lately.
It's crazy.
Definitely.
Like real facts, bro. My first year working with the government, bro. One of my managers sat me down, bro. Was like, man, you ain't making these people like you really related to all these people type.
Yeah.
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 You know what
For
I'm saying?
real.
Like, yeah, I can show you the blood ties back
obituary,
there.
nigga.
Yeah,
You
man.
see that, nigga?
Don't worry, I bring it to you. You see what my name at? Who am I body? Yeah,
That shit
it
real.
just get wild out here. You know what I'm saying? It really just get wild. But like I said, these 2 weeks though, yeah, I'm taking off.
Oh yeah. But look, while we on that shit real quick, man. That's moments of silence for Shamika, man.
For sure.
Kill, man. Kill. Indeed, man. Shout out to the kids, man. PJ, Tevin, and Devon, man. Shout out my brother Pee Wee. Kill, man. Love y'all, Slam.
Man.
Kill the whole fam, Slam.
Y'all know it's all love.
Indeed, man. Love
Yes,
y'all
sir.
with that, Slam.
We gonna do it like that. B and base.
Base and B.
Ah.
Indeed,
And
man.
the God himself.
Oh,
the motherfucking God. We out of here.
Man.